in the mid lane, getting that split push happening. Of course, there will be super creeps there to knock down that door, but not going to find the Q just yet. G2 holding on for the moment. Their wave clear is pretty good. And of course, it's not like the Baron hasn't spawned. Still got 10 seconds. That's a flash in for the hostile takeover. The kick comes forward onto Caps, but they are trying to get themselves back. The Nara into the wall from Zeus. He throws the boulder through, and all four just get wiped from the rift. Flacked just left walking back to the fountain. The teleport to the mid lane, and in 20 minutes, T1 are looking to end this game.
T1 wipe G2 off the map, and Flackett is left alive to watch as his base crumbles. T1 3-0 will look to claim their revenge against G2.
And an incredibly swift best of 5 as well, as now Flackett's going to be taken down. Both of these Nexus turrets go down, and T1, much like RNG did in their semi-final, will get a 3-0 over the Western team. A few extra kills at the end, but there it is. T1 looking to try and claim their third MSI title and deny the reigning MSI World Champions theirs. MSI champions, not world champions, I'm sorry.
For the first time in 5 long years, T1 will return to the international final stage here, and they left no doubt about it. One of the most dominant best of 5s I have seen in a long, long time. T1 were relentless. They were aggressive. They played with momentum. They got advantages, they expanded those advantages, and this team looks like one that is worthy of facing off against RNG, that is playing on such a high level. Gumayusi and Keria came alive today, and all of T1 truly showing why they are all world-class in their own right.
A terrifying team, for sure, and it's only setting up for the spectacle that will be RNG versus T1. We know that both are incredible teams, and a well-deserved victory. I don't think at any point it was really ever in doubt. I felt like that while some games were closer than others, T1 was just outclassing G2 in every way, shape, or form. And huge props to them. They will continue on to the finals. And G2, I think they can be proud of their split. Expectations were low. Expectations were that they would not win Spring. They did finish 4th at the end of the regular season. And I'm sure that many of these players will feel frustrated. But I think that from G2's perspective, this is still a learning team. This is still a progress. This is an investment. Flackett for his first tournament had strengths, had weaknesses, and he's going to have a lot to learn from. But I know that G2 is going to look back on this, and they're going to be hungry, the same way that T1 was. And I'm imagining that we're going to have an even more exciting rivalry the next time these two meet internationally.
Oh, I agree. And you could hear there from the Busan crowd as well, a big round of applause for G2 as they took a bow. This is a team that has pushed T1 many, many times. And it's only now, after so many years of reiteration for this T1 squad, the entirety of last year, not a lot of changes were made moving into 2022, except for solidifying what they now knew they needed in order to succeed. So I think T1 have been working towards this particular rematch for a really long time, and we'll see how far they can take it, because RNG, their success was in more of the Dom1 era of the LCK, and now T1 is back to try and reaffirm their position at the top.
I mean, the finals, man, is going to be so incredibly hyped. There's absolutely no doubt that it is by far the two best teams that are going to be facing off. T1, RNG,